No, good morning.
It's a beautiful day outside, bro. I'm up in the mountains right now. Okay. I wanted to talk to you about my experience in life. Having grown up in a family so where things just perfectly seemed like they were never going to work out. And I'm at the point now. I mean, all throughout my life, I would experience all kinds of isolation, all kinds of beneath the surface sabotage. I was going to say sabotage, manipulation. Really, it comes down to the fact that as human beings, sometimes people hide so strongly from themselves and things within themselves that when another person stands as a mirror to that, not even purposefully, but just by existing, it's threatening to that person. And I've been experiencing that since I was a young kid with many members in my family. And like you, I've experienced a lot of different kinds of abuse in regards to, oh, well, look at this guy, he's going crazy. Meanwhile, they might have poked and prodded in the right ways, in ways that are kept quiet, in ways that are not really seen by the outside world. It's so perfectly done, and it's not like it's a perfect calculation, like somebody behind a curtain. But I've walked in on my family members literally saying, well, if we can show if we can show that, we're coming from a reasonable place, then everything that he's saying right now will be debunked. And I was like, what? Long story short, God in my isolation has ripped me apart. He's truly brought death to the old life, and he's bringing life to this relationship with him that he's revealing it has been here this whole time. He's had me on a mission. He's had you on a mission, and it doesn't seem like it at first, but then all of a sudden, things start making sense as far as the isolation, as far as the personal things that God has shown you about life. And it's almost like he gives you the choice. I didn't really feel like I had much of a choice, but he gave me a choice. He gives you a choice as far as, do you want to be continuing to experience this abuse? Or do you want to step out and, you could say, be different? But that choice was a choice made a long time ago. So listen, I ran into a lot of different people who are experiencing exactly what I'm experiencing within the family dynamics. Children are turned against you. I don't have any children, but I have siblings, and the narrative is controlled, made even stronger through people like my siblings, people like my sister, who I care about deeply. And I watch her within the family dynamic, and I don't want to witness her be blind, but hey, I have to make the hard choice and accept what's up, especially when it gets to a certain point. But I make this video because it's time. It's time to start sharing these things. It's time to start shining the light and bringing people forward so that we can walk together, not just with me, But there's plenty of people out on YouTube. I'm part of one of the groups right now. Devin kept going. He's a solid dude. Same thing. This is very real. I've been receiving phone calls from people I used to go to school with, and we're talking about these experiences. This is happening right now because God is calling his children. He's calling you, if you're watching this, forward to him. And within the pain, within the suffering, within the hardship, God is saying, hey, man, he's trying to show you that it's all purposeful. And that this is, in a way, you could say, a work of the enemy. But it's also God allowing these things. Because again, death through separation and isolation, death to the old self, death to the old life, death to the fact that you were being used for your naivety. You were being used for your big heart. You were the only one, maybe one of the only ones trying to or growing in a particular way in your life. And the more that the isolation grew deeper, the more that forced you to step out in the world or step out into life, and having that faith in God and having that trust in God. And God honors that. He honors you when you honor your peace. And so he sees you. He knows the pain. He knows the suffering. He knows not only just through his own experience, because he was Christ on earth, having been treated as something that he wasn't, knowingly too. People did that knowingly. Not only that, but he's been here with you. He's been walking with you through this. I know it seems wild, but it's almost like I can see his face right now. And I'm not some crazy religious dude. I'm more like a real motherfucker. I'm young, but I grew up in the church, and I didn't just keep it I didn't just stay That shit pisses me off, man. I'm just trying to fucking turn my car. I got no goddamn power steering fluid in my car right now. God damn, man. See what I'm saying, though? I'm not a freaking religious person, but Jesus has shown me many times, dude, especially this year as I've been stepping out of the old family roles, because that's what it is. They need you to be the scapegoat. They need you to be and I'm probably gonna make fun of this video so hard, and not out of lack of respect for myself, but I'm saying, you know, hey, let's have some fun, man. If you're dealing with people in your life who are trying to treat you like you're somebody that you're not, so that they can keep you in a scapegoat role, they do things, they say things to you, all while pretending that they didn't just do that, and they let you freak out so that they can point fingers at you and create this narrative. You got to get away. And you're also being called to develop your relationship with God. Don't listen to anybody else. You ask God. You step out. You say the F word. You figure out what's right, what's wrong. Okay? Don't let people get inside your head, because man is full of all types of dung, man. All types of fear. All types of, oh, you got to get it right. Nah, trust in God, man. Trust in Jesus. Let's see where this goes. So I'm going to end this here, and I'm just going to put it out online. But it's a real thing. When the family treats, I look like a gnome right now, but when the family treats you like a scapegoat, dude, it's a real thing. I wasn't the only scapegoat. I was just the one that made it out. My mom was a scapegoat. My cousin Trey was a scapegoat. And it's funny because they try to do the same thing to you, because they were crushed underneath that weight. They never followed through with the hard choices in life to remove themselves from that scenario. It's not easy, but we're gonna see what happens moving forward. Let's go.